And now it's time for today's daily forecast with EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martrich.
And good Saturday morning to it. This is the weekend outlook for August 25th and 26th, 2018, and we have a continuation of the partly to mostly sunny skies over the weekend. Especially today, I don't think we're dealing with anything except for a few puffy clouds, and should be a nice afternoon. A little bit cooler than yesterday, but not by much. Yesterday we were in the generally in the mid-80s in many locations. We're going to be closer to the 80-degree mark today, but not a real big deal. Still very comfortable outside, and the humidity will still be on the lower side. We do have a weak disturbance that's going to be off to our west. You can see that right here. Maybe it's going to be moving off to the north and east here, but it's maybe close enough just to spawn a quick, brief shower across parts of the interior, probably far interior, so probably north-central Pennsylvania, northeast PA, areas like that. Just carrying about a 20 to 30% chance of that occurring, and that would be mainly this evening and overnight. But again, it is very brief and very widely isolated, so they're not going to be anything to worry about too much if you're going out tonight. The NAM high-res feature simulated radar does show that activity. This is actually looking at 8 p.m. I got some stuff out here by State College, and just to take you a little bit further from this, here's 11. You can see just a few widely scattered or isolated quick showers, brief showers, not a big deal. And then by 2 o'clock in the morning, it's gone. So not a real big deal, just overnight tonight, and very brief. And most areas barely even watch the ground. So going forward from this, again, the global models aren't even showing anything for the overnight period at all. So a little skeptical on that precipitation even making it to the ground or making it further east. But we are going to carry those 20% chances for that to occur just in case. As we get into Sunday, though, we have another system off to our west. This was it has going to have a front with it, but it's not. It's going to fall apart and dissipate before it even gets here. So not carrying any precipitation chances on Sunday, and we're looking at partly cloudy skies for Sunday. And temperatures are going to warm a little bit because this high pressure is now moving off to the south and east. So we're going to get a wind flow coming in out of the southwest now, and that's going to serve to do two things. One, get the temperatures up. So we're going to get the temperatures up in the at least in the middle 80s. Many locations in the middle 80s, might be like 87 or so down here by Philly on Sunday. But we're going to have the humidity increasing as well. So that's the two things that are going to be increasing on Sunday. And we're really going to increase it next week as a ridge builds into the region. And I think that gets going on Monday. It's mainly a Monday through Wednesday type thing here that we're looking at. And here's a look at Monday. We have systems off to the north here, but at the same time, high pressure is well established off the southeastern U.S. coastline, so we're going to really start kicking into gear here with the temperatures getting above 90 degrees in many locations on Monday. Upper air ridge is building over the top, so we have the summer-like temperatures that are going to be expected in the Monday through Wednesday time frame. So here's a look at Monday. Here's a look at Tuesday. Everything is off to the north and west. I think Tuesday and Wednesday are your peak heating days next week, where you get temperatures in the low to mid-90s for highs. Both days, both Tuesday and Wednesday. So very summer-like end to the month of August, it looks like, as we go through the middle of the week. And here's a look at Wednesday finally. Now, Wednesday, you're going to have a cold front that's going to be dipping down from the northwest. And you can see that right here. Here's the cold front, some scattered showers and thunderstorms with that. It looks like it's going to come right through our area. The problem is you still have that, the high pressure still sitting here. And the upper air ridge is still sitting right in here. So you have all this running into that ridge, which is sinking air, drier air, and it's going to fall apart, it looks like. So, and pretty much every model has this falling apart as it moves south and east and runs on the ridge. You go to the next frame, look what happens. It goes from this to that, just 6 hours later. So it looks like Wednesday night we're going to carry a slight chance for a shower overnight just with that front dissipating. But anything that happens will probably be in the far interior locations, and that's shown here. Maybe parts of northeast PA, north central PA get into some of that activity, but elsewhere should remain dry or mostly dry Wednesday night. And then we get to Thursday. The front now, it's going to run into this ridge, so it's going to slow this up a little bit, not only dissipate the precipitation along it, but it's also going to slow the front up a little bit. So because it's doing that, it is running into this ridge, it's going to kind of hang around a little bit. And we've seen this happen a lot of times during the summer where these fronts get hung up, and this is, in this case, is because of that ridge position. So it can't really move too fast to the south and east. We are going to carry scattered showers in the forecast for at least our southern regions. It's probably central and southern here on Tuesday. This is looking at, Thursday. Thursday morning, You have some isolated or widely scattered showers in the morning, mainly for the central areas, and more scattered further south and east. And then we go through the day, and as more southerly, we get rid of the stuff in the central locations. The whole while, northeast PA should stay dry in this because it's going to be too far removed from that frontal boundary. The boundary itself is going to stall south of the region, may have a little weak area low pressure move along that boundary, right near the Delmarva. Boundaries right about here. So anything closest to that boundary could have some scattered showers in the Thursday through Friday time frame. We're not going to take it out of the forecast Friday either, even though it's looking like it's going to move a little bit further to the south, but it's still close enough, certainly to Delaware and southern New Jersey and the Philadelphia metro to keep an eye on this. But I wouldn't let regard down here further northwest, even though it's not showing anything. So we're going to keep isolated showers in the forecast here for Friday. But it does look like this is going to move off the coast then. And so that we get into the holiday weekend, at least the start of it should be dry. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for the weekend, August 25th and 26th, 2018. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.